ladies don't know me, said I heard he's vain. But guess what, mommy? I heard the same. You know the name, Jigga. What's my name? Jigga. And who I'm rolling with, huh? My, you better get it right. You better get it right. Who? Jigga. What's my name? Jigga. And who I'm rolling with, huh? My, you better get it right. That's not my name. What's up, guys? I just pulled up to Costco's. Sorry, I was listening to that in the car. And I heard Costco's got a sale on something. You guys heard about that? You guys read the title. I gotta go grocery shopping. So I said, why not? Let me see if they got this, these so-called gold bars. Now, I'm 99.9% sure that they're sold out. But I gotta see. Hey, I gotta get gas. It take 30 minutes. You know how that is. At Costco, Sam's, wherever. Just save 5 cents. And I just gotta get some groceries. And also, I have a Costco's credit card. I believe I have 3% bonus on it. So if I buy a gold bar for $1,949 or whatever it is, and I get 3% back, I'm not a mathematician, you guys know that. So I'm gonna go on in here. I'm not gonna take you shopping with me. I'm not gonna show you what I got or whatever. That was boring. I've done that before. You guys don't like that. So I'll go in here. But if I get those gold bars, I'll definitely show you. If you guys weren't screaming at me during the video, when I was doing that video saying they sell them online. I don't know if you were or not. Lady in the front desk just told me they sell them online. They don't sell them in the store. Said she just found out about it yesterday. Said they're going like hotcakes. I'm sure they are. Man, I'm still gonna check though. You know, I gotta never trust, verify. So disappointing. What's up, guys? So listen, it was a no-go with the gold bars. The lady was right. They only sell them online, and I've already heard they're sold out everywhere. So, and rightfully so, they should be. Let me clear the air real quick while I'm here to talk about gold and stuff like that. I get a lot of hate in my emails, especially about why I don't have gold. Listen, I love gold. I really do, and I've told you why I don't have it. But you stack what you like, right? You stack what you're comfortable with. Everything is an opportunity cost, in my opinion. I can only spend my money once, and so can you. Now, you can make more, obviously, but you got to spend it right. I'm diversified. You know, I have different things like cash for the short term. I have vintage silver they're not making anymore. Some items I like silver-wise. I have a lot of platinum, and I have Bitcoin. You know what I mean? And again, I don't have gold for that specific reason that I've told you about many times. If I have 1 ounce of gold just sitting there, you know, I've explained this 100 times, but you know, I could do a lot of things with that gold bar other than what it's supposed to do, because again, those investments that I have already do that for me. So I don't need to double down on it. I also have things that I invest in that make me fiat cash. You know, and I was listening to, and I was going to react to this video. Maybe I shouldn't ask his permission. But I was listening to Empire of Precious Metals videos, one of his videos. And he was doing an interview with a bullion dealer, and they were talking about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and stuff. And they kind of like intertwine crypto and Bitcoin. Listen, man, they're not the same, right? And they were talking about gold and, you know, how it's the real thing and how Bitcoin is taken away from gold and all this other stuff. And it's true. It is at a certain extent, because there's a lot of gold bugs, older people, Robert Kiyosaki, Mike Maloney, I forget what his name is, Leopard or something. I forget what his name is. I'll put his picture up here when I edit it. Him, a lot of gold bugs have transferred some of their gold into Bitcoin because they know what it does. But it was an interesting conversation between him and that precious metal dealer. They were talking about different generations and stuff. They were talking millennial, Gen X or millennials from 1977 to 1983, and how we're like, you know, kind of old school, but we also have the new school. And it's weird being me because I was born in 1975, so I can kind of understand where the millennials go, because I've done everything they've done. Plus, I'm a little bit, you know, with the Gen X, because I was born in 1975, 10 years after Gen X started. It's a very unique, I'm in a very unique position, right? in a lot of different ways because of the years I was born, and many of you guys are too. And I know I'm older than most of you guys. But I gotta have my physical, right? I gotta have my physical stuff. You know, I love digital. Bitcoin, I love that. I don't have any other cryptocurrencies, and I'm gonna make a video specifically showing you why I only have Bitcoin. But it was interesting because they were talking in fiat terms, right? And I'll give you an example. Empire Metals was like, Empire Precious Metals was like, hey man, you know, my friend, he had 4 or 5 Bitcoin and he got them for real cheap. And then when it went up to 64, I was telling him to sell. Now it's like only 23 or 27,000. You know, that's not the point, man. We live in a fiat world now, but if Bitcoin is going to do what it's supposed to do, like this meme says right here, you won't have to sell your Bitcoin. I would never sell my Bitcoin for fiat currency. Never do it. It's not for that. Now, will I sell silver for fiat currency? The silver that I have? No, I won't. I'm always going to keep it. That's why I have cash, because I do live in a fiat currency world right now, but I'm transitioning and getting ready for the new world. And the new world to me is a digital CBDC versus Bitcoin world. I truly believe that. And I'm betting on that with my investments. So I don't think of Bitcoin as crypto or crypto as Bitcoin. I don't think of flipping it, because if you knew what Bitcoin really was, this is how I know I'm early, you wouldn't even be talking in those terms. You know what I mean?
He is the one.
Again, I would never ever sell my physical Engelhard bars, my Johnson Mattheys, my constitutional silver. Never. I put myself in a position that if I have an emergency, a fiat emergency that takes fiat currency, I have fiat for that. You know what I mean? For the next 2 to 5 years at the most, because again, fiat currency is burning at both ends. So if you're buying Bitcoin, if you want to buy Bitcoin, let me make a suggestion to you. Buy it for 2 reasons. One, or buy two ways, 2 trains of thoughts of buying it. Number one is actually 3 things. One is only buy Bitcoin you're willing to lose. Only spend enough fiat that you are willing to lose. That's number one. Number 2, buy Bitcoin at the level that your knowledge is up to, right? So if you're a whole coiner, if you want to buy one whole coin, make sure you have that education to buy one whole coin. And number 3, buy Bitcoin knowing that, and understanding that it will be the new digital money one day, and you're fighting against the CBDCs, and you're getting ready to go from one system to another. Those are the 3 ways you buy Bitcoin. Those cryptocurrencies are nothing but projects, and people own them and things like that. Nobody owns Bitcoin. I don't buy anything that someone else owns, right? I think the best stock in the world, hands down, is Tesla. Tesla is the number one stock by far. It's like 6 companies in one. The problem is, what do you think? As soon as I said Tesla, what do you think? You thought about Elon. If I say Amazon, what do you think about? Berkshire Hathaway, who do you think about, right? Bitcoin, when you say Bitcoin, who do you think about? There's no spokesperson. Yeah, Michael Saylor comes out there and says some stuff, but Bitcoin will work with or without Michael Saylor, Max Kaiser, the president of El Salvador, whoever. It's going to work. Nobody owns that. Nobody owns, when you think about vintage silver, I don't see anybody's face on that. That's the stuff I own. I own stuff that's outside the system that no one else can control but me, right? With my vintage silver, just like, our saying goes in precious metals, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. It's exact same thing with Bitcoin. Not your keys, not your coins. It is a bearer asset, just like silver or gold, meaning I physically have it, right? Even though it's in the digital world, it's in the blockchain, and I have the keys in my head, so I can constantly, you can't physically hold the Bitcoin. I understand that. I'm not saying it that way. Metaphorically speaking, I own it, right? So listen, just learn about Bitcoin as much as you can. Do yourself a favor. If you got a bunch of precious metal, again, I'm not telling you to sell any of your precious metal. I'm 48 years old. Some of you guys are 30. Some of you guys are 50s. It's hard, very hard to teach an old dog new tricks. But it doesn't matter what trick you learn. You got to be ready for the new world, and you got to learn how to adapt and be ready at all times. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love, guys.